What's up, guys? Mr. Fit to Flourish, and today I wanted to talk about the quickest path to making gains trading options in the stock market. So a lot of people always talk about, oh, well, you can't make money because the market's rigged. I got like a ton of comments yesterday on that, like, oh, you can't make money, the market's rigged, the market's rigged. The market's rigged, it is, obviously. So whenever something's rigged, all you have to do is figure out how it is rigged. What is it rigged to? So if there's a baseball team that is rigged to win every game by two home runs, what are you going to do to prevent that? Maybe you'll stop pitching. Maybe you'll hold time or something, right? You got to figure out how is it rigged so that I could play this in my favor or join that baseball team, right? So the market is rigged. Very obvious. We've had these steady price fluctuations for the last couple of weeks here in August and September in ranges. And in those ranges, you can still make money. What you need to do is you need to identify key levels. So in my Discord and with our groups, we've been identifying key levels where price is reacting, because we know when we hit those levels, that's where the rigging is going to take place. The stock is going to either hit those levels and reject, or break through those levels, hold, and then move to the next level. Okay, so it's just how it works. But the quickest path to become profitable is to understand this, just to realize, okay, the markets are not going to be working in my favor because I'm someone with $100,000 account, or you might be someone with a $20,000 account, or maybe even $1,000 account. Nobody cares about your little 100,000, your little 50K, your little 1,000. Nobody cares about that. What do market makers and what do large hedge funds care about? Well, they care about the hundreds of millions, the billions, and now with Nvidia and Apple and some of these other larger companies, trillions. So nobody's watching your account saying, oh, let's knock him out of his position. No, nobody cares about your tiny $2,000 position. Nobody cares. You just haven't figured out that the market is rigged in such a way that your group think, however these thousands of people are thinking, they're going to take your money because you're all thinking the same. Okay? You're probably trying an ICT, an SMC strategy, and you're getting knocked the heck out of your position. So what do you do? What do you do? First, you need to recognize the key levels. You understand the market's rigged, and then you recognize key levels where price consistently reacts. And that doesn't take ICT, fair value gaps. It doesn't take any of that, man. It just takes support and resistance. Because at the end of the day, economics will not change. Support and resistance is supply and demand. Now, once you recognize this, what you need to start doing when you're trading options, if you're going long puts or calls, so you're buying puts or calls, understand that options are wasting assets. So over time, the value will go down. So now you need to figure out, okay, I trade this stock every single day, or I trade these sets of stocks. How do they move and how fast do they move? That's the next important thing. And if you don't know that, then you're not spending enough time on the charts. You're not spending enough time studying these stocks. So you have no right to say, oh, the market's rigged. Oh, it never works. You're just not putting in the time. You're not putting in the time. You don't want to put in the time. You're looking for instant gratification. You probably wanted to lose weight at one point, and you stopped working out because you're like, oh man, workouts don't work, and you worked out for 2 days. Everybody's always looking for instant gratification now, so that's the reason a lot of people are not successful trading. You're looking for you just wake up, you put on a trade, and you make $1 million. It doesn't work like that. There's people who have been training their whole lives to become a professional football player, and they still don't make it. You've been training, you didn't even train. You just showed up to the market 2 days in a row, or you showed up for a month. Every day you woke up, you showed up for a month, and you just try to put on a trade. And you're like, oh, the market's rigged. Yeah, it's rigged for people like you to not be successful because you don't put in the time and effort. That's the bottom line. Anyways, we find our key levels. Okay, we practice every day. What else do we need to do to become successful immediately? The number one thing is you need to understand bet sizing. What does that mean? That means when everything is in your favor, you increase how much you put into the trade. So you shouldn't be just trading every single day. Like, there's not going to be an opportunity every single day. Trading is about opportunities. So what does Warren Buffett do? He waits till price comes all the way down, and he's like, oh, well, I have all this cash, and this looks like an opportunity. I'm going to buy today. But what is he doing for the rest of the year? He's just sitting there, reading articles, waiting for his time. He's not everyday trading like, oh, let me put on a trade today, let me put on a trade today. But that's what most retail traders are doing right now. And I'm seeing it in real time. Everyone's like, oh, what are you trading? What are you trading? What are you looking at? Like, chill out. Chill out, okay? You don't need to be trading every single day. Now, there are opportunities every day, but some larger than others, which means that when the opportunity presents itself and it looks like an easy layup, you take that opportunity. If it's a three-pointer and you might miss, which means you might lose money, you need to decrease the amount that you're putting into the trade. And I tell a lot of people, the way to transform your trading is to decrease however much you're thinking about putting into a trade, decrease that by 50%. Because a lot of the time what's holding people back from putting on quality trades is they're thinking about the money part. How much am I going to make in this trade? Oh, is it going to go to $1 million? Like, no. You're not going to change your life today. Chill out. Let's continuously behave in such a way that these habits are going to be conducive to becoming a good trader. That's what you need to be worried about every single day. Are these habits, are these trades that I'm taking helping me to become a quality trader? Not, oh, I'm putting in 10K, it should go to 200K. Like, no, chill out, chill out. And whenever we're in uncertain situations, you want to reduce your bet size, okay? And you want to be quick to take profits. You do. Whenever we're in uncertain situations, we're having quarrels in the Middle East, elections, things like that. Reduce your bet sizes. Reduce how much you're putting into the trade. Sometimes you might not even put on the trade. So if you're not willing to lose what you just put into the trade, don't take the trade. And if your stomach is turning while the trade is on, well, your size is way too big. So all these things, everyone's always like, well, it's like there's market psychology. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious. You can obviously tell if your stomach's turning, you put too much into the trade. If you're not profitable, you're losing more than you're gaining. So you're probably betting the same for trash setups for really good setups, which means you're probably just wanting it too much. You probably want money too much. And then the last thing I always say, I'm gonna just leave it at this. If you're looking for more money, get a second or third job, because you're not gonna make money in the stock market immediately. It needs to be something that you like to do and you're practicing every single day on a consistent basis. Just like LeBron James is in the gym, Michael Jordan is in the gym, Kobe was in the gym. Deshaun Jackson was on the football field. Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, they're looking at plays, they're watching film every single day. So why aren't you watching tape of what was happening with volume or what was happening with the charts? You're not doing that. So you probably don't like it. And that's okay. That's okay. Go get a second or third job and make money that way. Or flip houses. If you like to flip houses, that's going to take some time too. But wherever there's a capacity to develop a skill, there's money to be made. However, there's going to be time that you're going to have to be putting in to develop that skill. Okay. And if you just want to gamble, go to Vegas. You want more money? Get another job. But essentially, trading is something you're gonna have to put the time in. There's no shortcut. You gotta put the time in. You gotta be patient, and you need to understand those little things. It's not trading psychology. No, it's none of that. Literally, okay, I'm losing more than I'm winning. Oh, because I'm putting on the same amount of trades, and I'm just letting it run too much. I'm not respecting my stop loss. Just little simple stuff. And if you just make it a system, like, oh, does this look good? Does this trade look good? Yes. All right, I'm taking it. Does this trade look good? No, not really. I can't really tell. I'm not putting on the trade. It's just little stuff like that. Little stuff like that. But anyways, I hope this helps. People keep asking questions about like, oh, like, well, how do you do this? Stop thinking about the money. Start focusing on trading, looking at charts and stuff, studying economics, supply and demand. Stop asking about like, oh, how much money can I make if I do this, if I do that? Go get a job. Just go get a job. Don't talk to me. Go get another job. Go get another job. Anyways, Mr. Fit to Flourish. That's my 2 cents. I'm out.